Troy Aikman, the legendary NFL quarterback and Hall of Famer, is widely recognized for his extraordinary talent on the field, his leadership with the Dallas Cowboys, and his calm, professional demeanor off the field. But behind the public persona of a celebrated athlete and television analyst lies a side of Aikman that no one knew existed for decades, a private double life that he managed to keep hidden from fans, teammates, and even close colleagues for nearly 30 years. For most of his career, Aikman was the epitome of discipline, focus, and integrity, admired by the media, respected by fellow players, and trusted by Cowboys owner Jerry Jones to lead the team to multiple Super Bowl victories. Yet beneath the accolades and public appearances, he carefully cultivated a separate world, one that allowed him to explore passions, personal interests, and relationships away from the constant glare of fame. According to recently surfaced interviews and accounts, this double life was not rooted in scandal or deceit for malicious reasons, but rather as a necessary escape from the pressures of professional football and the constant expectations of the public. Aikman revealed that while he was commanding the huddle on Sundays and appearing polished on television, he spent significant time pursuing private endeavors, charitable projects, and personal relationships in a manner that shielded him from judgment or interference. It was a balancing act that required extraordinary discipline, timing, and secrecy, skills that complemented the precision and focus he demonstrated on the football field. This double life extended across decades, encompassing family commitments, friendships, and personal interests that he kept deliberately separate from his public image. Friends and insiders describe Aikman as intensely private, someone who understood the demands of celebrity and the need to preserve parts of himself from public consumption. For 30 years, he managed to compartmentalize his life so effectively that even those closest to him were unaware of the full extent of his private pursuits. The revelation, which has emerged only recently, sheds new light on the human side of one of football's most iconic figures. It illustrates the enormous pressures faced by professional athletes, where every action is scrutinized and every decision is magnified, often leaving little room for personal freedom. Aikman's careful navigation of his public and private identities demonstrates a level of self-awareness and strategic thinking that mirrors the same instincts that made him a successful quarterback. Moreover, the story of his hidden life underscores a universal truth about human complexity. Even those who appear to have fully transparent lives often possess private dimensions that remain unseen, unjudged, and unexamined. By finally speaking about his secret life, Troy Aikman has invited fans to consider the challenges of maintaining authenticity in a world obsessed with celebrity, the value of personal privacy, and the ways in which individuals must sometimes compartmentalize to preserve sanity, creativity, and meaningful relationships. This revelation also adds nuance to our understanding of Aikman as a person, not just an athlete, but a man balancing public expectation with private fulfillment, carefully managing both for decades without compromising either. For the sports world and fans alike, it's a fascinating glimpse into the mind of a legendary figure who mastered not only the football field but also the art of living a multi-layered life with integrity, discretion, and thoughtfulness. The story of Troy Aikman's double life challenges assumptions about fame, exposing the hidden depths behind the curated images we see on television and in the media. It reminds us that the most admired figures often navigate personal worlds unknown to the public, and that maintaining boundaries between public performance and private life can be both a strategy and a necessity. Ultimately, Troy Aikman's revelation about his 30-year double life adds a new dimension to his legacy, showing that greatness is not only about professional achievement but also about the ability to preserve and protect one's inner world, even under relentless scrutiny. Fans now have the opportunity to appreciate not only his career accomplishments but also the remarkable discipline, foresight, and humanity required to live such a complex, dual existence without compromising integrity or public trust.